EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They begin with a run by Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Trucks over it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
This is fielded at the 7. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Lions will take over. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. It's complete, right side to Benjamin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Off play action, Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Come on.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Becker flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Option handoff here to Miller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Becker. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Becker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back in their first drive, really strong throughout that one. Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
He's got him in, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
On 1st and 10, Becker. They set up the screen to Miller. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He's got the hook up to Miller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Becker. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I love what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Becker. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Got ready? Panther 11.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they say it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. first down lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Becker. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off the play fake. Becker. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Richardson looking to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
60 Eagles.
They go play action with Richardson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Becker. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shot.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Becker, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first. There he goes, left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 69 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Isaiah Foskey there on the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. Dorsett's got it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Graham, and the Saints force the turnover They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. Gets through, and now an opening. Still going. Inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Richardson going to change the play here. And he's got Dorsett complete. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 36 yards. And the Lions add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Pushes him aside at the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On the counter, it's Miller.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Becker. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He'll take it at the 42. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Warriors 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Trap 50, trap 50, 70 Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini loop.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Patterson now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Becker. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Becker. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball down.
And a loose football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw on third down.
Becker giving the football to Davis on an out route.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Ready up. 18 cards.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there of finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets him up with first and goal.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And he is not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Left side, it's Dorsett.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Here's Richardson on first down.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Richardson off the play fake.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off.
And under pressure, they got him again.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense.